Or the title of the speech is Was and Is the Pen Mightier? The purpose of this project is for the member to learn or review basic research methods and present a well-organized, well-researched speech on any topic. And his introduction is Kireet Kokala will present some of his findings on handwriting, its impact on our psyche throughout history, and its uncertain future.
Fantastic. Kireet, please.
Thank you for the warm introductions, Mr. Toastmaster, Madam Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. Greetings. When was the last time you wrote something? Let me rephrase that. When was the last time you wrote something down on paper? Perhaps you remember that check you signed recently? How about that note you wrote? What about that greeting you took time to write down, which touched your loved one and lit them up? Because they saw your effort and they saw your kind words bubble up naturally in your own image. Handwriting has been around for thousands of years, and it's allowed us this wonderful transference of our feelings, our emotions, our knowledge. And in doing so, as we took on this fact, this natural fact of writing, we chanced upon something called automaticity, which basically means that our minds sort of minimize any distractions and low-level tasks, any minutia, to focus on the activity at hand. For example, making your coffee, drinking your coffee, putting on clothes, going to work, driving your car, all these are examples. So anything that you repetitively learn helps you move forward, and that's what writing has done, handwriting in particular. And it's also proven to be a powerful tool, because through handwriting, mankind has expressed itself. We've shown each other about the deep respect we hold towards one another, or the lack thereof. We've showcased our desires to learn, improve, or wage war. Our will to learn, travel, and transact. Ladies and gentlemen, handwriting has helped us shape our civilization. And these are very proud facts to stand by. The University of Washington has recently put out their journal findings, and they found handwriting to be a very superior and key cognitive and motor development skill. Handwriting helps you by working on a certain side or sphere of the brain, the creative side, if you will. And it also allows you to commit more knowledge to memory, allow more skill intake. By comparison, calligraphy, or sort of creative decorative writing, also allows you to develop your fine motor skills, but allows you wrist dexterity, the same that a lot of martial arts and fencing also aid in. Now then, let's move on to New Age facts. We're at the crossroads today, modern crossroads, where nearly all newborns are attracted to some type of gadget or piece of technology. By itself, that's not wrong. These technologies help us accelerate our learning. We don't even need to write anymore because you have these virtual keyboards. You have dictation devices like Alexa, Siri, and what have you. And beyond that, you have gesture control that can interpret sign language and put it down as handwriting. That's a great feat in itself. Think about all the advances we've made. But let's also not forget that typing will do the same thing for your brain. It will stimulate a part of your brain, albeit not contribute anything to your cognitive skills in a certain manner or your fine motor development skills. Cursive handwriting has been officially decommissioned in the United States for high schools as of 2013, with the exception of a few states. Furthermore, countries like Finland have evinced their preference for typing over handwriting. Make no mistakes, folks. We're witnessing the gradual depletion, the phasing out of this beautiful and noble art. We're already seeing that a lot of smartphone providers are phasing out the headphone jack. It's the same thing with cars that will drive themselves, autonomous driving. Or this Kroger that we're in. 20 years from now, you're not going to see any cashiers. Similarly, handwriting will remain something that artists pick up. It will remain a creative art form. For those of you that are the lucky ones who can write, who can write cursive or print, I'll repeat my question. When was the last time you wrote something down? When did you put something down for your loved one to read and be impacted? For me, the pen has always been mightier than the sword and will remain so. But this is a question I want all of you to ask yourselves, because we can collectively secure the future of handwriting for a little while longer. Thank you so much for the privilege of your time and attention.